Welcome, everybody, to the Big Fan Podcast, Part 1, where it's a little bit more informational, a little bit of news, tidbits, stuff you guys want to hear, stuff you guys need to hear, but much. Still, good vibes, still, high fives. Bring it in, friends. To my left, we got Mr. Juan Carlos. To my immediate left, we got Mr. Andrew. And I am Ruben Gonzalez, and we are the Big Fan Podcast. We're here. We made it.
We're here, guys.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing the damn thing.
We're still
like
alive
in the streets.
From a very beautiful trip. Went to Yosemite.
Yeah.
And we came back in one piece. We could have died. Could have got hurt.
Wow, you almost died.
We could have lost.
Yeah.
We lost some GoPros. What?
Yeah.
Lost some GoPros.
Yeah.
So you guys, yeah, that's gonna be part 2. We're gonna break it down a little bit better. You know,
we'll
what
get
I'm
into
saying?
all the nitty gritty.
We'll paint a nice picture for
But
you
overall,
guys.
I'm trying to say is we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
That was just materialistic
without fear. Yeah. Beautiful. But yeah, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Tired?
Still
tired.
recovering.
Yeah. Tell me about it, man.
We're good.
But what time in the second part?
Yeah, but like I went to work thinking I'll be all right. Woke up, I set an alarm for 7:45. I woke up at 7:30. I was like, oh, I'm feeling good, But like once I started driving, once I got to work and got the ball rolling, like, oh man, it started kidding. Like people were telling me, like, why do you seem grumpy or out of it? I'm like, I don't feel like I'm being grumpy or out of it. I'm just.
You said I'm not mad, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I fucking dare you. Yeah. So write-ups for everybody today.
Thanks to her comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
Yeah, well, it was like I was feeling it, and then I had to get like an energy drink like midday just to, kind of keep my performance up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta set the bar up high at the depot. Yeah. So other than that, you get withdrawals. When you're away from your friends.
Yeah, I missed you.
Yeah, your family, your lovers, which happen to be right here.
All of them, right here.
Well, other than that, like
Manny was unable to make it this time, but he's still with us.
He's still with us, and straight
Sure
in the heart.
Mm-hmm.
That beautiful man. But Andrew, what do you got for us?
I'll start it off, I guess. I have a lot of these little snippets of news, because a lot of it's kind of like rumors and such. But the first one I'll go with is a quote. Let me see if I can find it right here first. It's pretty much from like a guy who works for Microsoft. He did like a questionnaire with some reporters from Engadget, I believe, and pretty much stated like Xbox and Microsoft are moving away from the physical hardware of making pure console, like gaming consoles, after the next year version of the Xbox, which will be called, well, the code name is Scorpion. So after that comes out, they're pretty much saying like once that runs its course, they're just going to be PC only, online streaming kind of company. So they're not going to really be doing any more hardware. So that's super interesting. Like,
yeah, that's so true.
I don't know.
Because they're in the trenches with this fucking console board.
They are, but they aren't. Like, they're not doing bad at all.
No, they're not.
They're just not. They're not in the lead right now as far as sales. But I think they're kind of just looking ahead to kind of future-proof themselves. Because right now, as it is, like the last E3, when they announced a brand new game, they usually will say Xbox exclusive, which means it's only going to come out for that console, right? But really, they don't really have any more exclusives to their console anymore, because every game they come out with, for the most part, in the next coming years, is going to be on Xbox One and Windows. So pretty much any Windows PC. I mean, so right now it's kind of cool, because if you have a PC and an Xbox One, or like a gaming laptop, like you have a laptop.
Yeah.
If you wanted, you could buy your Xbox One game, download it for free on your laptop, your Windows version, and have you get 2 copies for the price of one, which is I think is good value.
Yeah.
It just kind of scares me that they're going to move away from the hardware space altogether.
Yeah, the console space. Yeah. I don't know how that makes sense. They thought this last generation wasn't going to do well at all, but it's probably the best-selling console generation of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah. So that's why it fucking trips me out. And
well, you guys think that though?
Why do you think what?
Because of that it's better. They thought no, but it's actually been better because of the games. Because maybe people
I just
start playing more games now, or what? Or is it
I think it's
just
a bunch of stuff. I think it's
more technology, or what?
people were just they understand that they're not just gaming consoles anymore. They do other stuff.
Yeah.
There's a whole entertainment center, you know.
But that's the thing. That's what gets me. Like, I don't know why Microsoft would just want to stop. You know, I thought they learned their lesson because when the Xbox One first came out, they were like, "Oh, Xbox fucking could do it all. It's an easy fucking bake oven. It's a microwave. Yeah, it could tell the future. It could wash your dishes. You know, all that stuff."
Yeah.
But then PlayStation just came out. Here's a console. It's badass. It plays games, and that's why they're fucking killing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They had the right message.
Yeah. So that shows that people still want to fucking play games. People still want their consoles. You know, and I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. You know, like I don't know why Microsoft would do that.
I think what Xbox and Sony would benefit from is making. I mean, because let's face it, the PS4 and Xbox are computers at heart, but they don't act like computers really, as far as like open source. You know, adding files and this and that. Like it's very limited to what it can do. But I feel like the future should be like modular, and if you don't know what that means, it pretty much means you have a box, almost like a PC. And you can upgrade it at any time with different versions of like equipment. Say you want more. If you want to load your games faster, you put more RAM. You want more memory, you just install more memory.
What if you want more?
A bigger floppy drive.
Yeah, if you want more flops, add more flops. You know.
Oh, that's Neymar. Add Neymar.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Mariner.
And that'll make the people who want to buy that console feel safer buying it, because they don't have to worry about what's happening right now is where they're having mid-generation upgrades available. So when they have that version where you can add as much as you want whenever you want.
You can just catch up whenever you have the money.
Yeah. Kind of like a regular PC, like the PC platform, which I do applaud them. Like that's so cool that they can do that. But it is the way they do it now for PCs is really complicated, and not everyone knows how to do that kind of stuff. But I feel like they could do like an Apple approach where they make it real simplified. And make it make it easy for everyone to
streamline it.
Yeah, streamline it. Yeah, so it's just like literally plug and play. Like this fits here. There's this many versions of that. It's available. Boom, plug in it if you have the money. It's gonna make it look a little better, or it's gonna make it run a little faster. But everyone can still play whatever they want.
I feel like when the N64 did that stupid expansion pack, that's how it should be. But for like more parts, okay. Oh, you want better graphics? Yeah. Here's a graphics card for like $100. You know, you could play these other new games. You know.
Or even if they're not new games you can play, it just runs them in a better quality.
Yeah.
Just like PC. Like you can run Grand Theft Auto on a crappy computer. It might not run smoothly, it might be jagged, or it might not look as pretty as like a higher end computer, but
you could play it.
You can still play it technically. So I think you could do the same thing with the console, and I think that'd be badass.
Like it's a little bit hard for me to swallow because I just like in my console, plug in, play it, and go.
Yeah. Well, some people use their console as a computer. Huh? You could use it like for the internet.
Yeah.
So check this out. What if you could upload, like, let's say your GoPro to your Xbox and then upload it through there, you know? Because maybe you don't want to spend money on your computer and an Xbox. So, I have an Xbox and I watch everything on that and I use it as an Internet Explorer to watch movies, stream movies, music, everything. Yeah. And now, like you said, if you could add things to it, what if you could put, like, your GoPro to upload things, you know what I mean?
And that's a good idea because there's actually a GoPro app
on the Xbox.
So it'll be cool. Like, dude, I don't need a computer. Like, what if the console becomes so powerful, like you said, that you could just keep adding things to it, and it's still an investment because you're like, well, why get a computer when I have this and I could add this piece and I could do my whatever it is, like those movies that you like.
And the cool thing is too, like parts are getting cheaper and cheaper and faster, smaller and smaller. So it's totally possible. I think it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. So I don't think they're crazy. It just does suck because we're so used to just being able to. This is what you get. This is what you play. All this works. You don't have to worry about any upgrades.
That's true. Yeah, because sometimes people are like, "What? I don't know what the fuck to buy to do this."
So say like this, for example. Say like you see a demo online of a game you're kind of interested in.
But you have to buy this thing for it.
No, not even that. Say like it looks amazing, right? It looks beautiful. And then you buy it and you put it on your console and it looks like crap. And you're like, why isn't it look as good as when I saw it? Like, oh, because you need to upgrade all this.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's one thing.
Because you actually need this piece for it, and the software for it.
Yeah.
And that comes with money.
Add-ons. It's like taking a girl shopping.
Yeah, there's always.
Yeah.
So you want a skirt?
Yeah.
That's it. No.
Now you want
But they
that.
can't get this
Accessories.
without
The red
that.
panties.
She could get those.
Yeah.
That I'll allow
Edibles.
Any panty type panty.
Thong or like.
Huh?
Boy
that. I
shorts.
say why wear them? It's just
Boy
more
shorts,
work.
boy
Yeah.
shorts. No,
Yeah.
but it helps you play in the mind. Like,
Maybe
of course they're gonna
it's
get
a
naked,
silk.
but at the meantime, let's play a little bit.
I
Yeah.
got you. I'm with you.
Let me,
dabble.
yeah.
Um,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip. Party foul. I'm gonna skip this next topic. I'm gonna go straight to this one.
Oh.
I think it's pretty cool. I don't know all the details. They're still treading them out little by little, but pretty much Uber or the
Uber everywhere.
the car company, you'll get rides when you're drunk or whatever. They're gonna be rolling out this
Lifesavers.
month self-driving cars.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Who's making them? Teslas?
No.
Nicola.
So they're
Nicholas.
Nickelodeon. Nick
Yeah.
Cannon. Starring as.
Hey, Nick Cannon's a beautiful
Fuck
man.
Fuck
you.
Nick Cannon. Dave Chappelle. Just
Fuck
kidding.
you,
He's,
son.
he's funny in
No, I don't like Nick Cannon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where were we?
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're gonna be rolling out 100. I think it was this month. 100 Uber self-driving cars, but they still have to have an engineer inside the car legally. Like
someone controlling the car, like remote control.
No, they just have to be there in case like any malfunctions happen or like
Just touching screens.
'cause
Okay, then why the fuck not just drive the car?
Yeah.
Because there's no. It's not because they don't work. It's like they're
Until-
testing them still.
yeah, okay.
They want to make sure everything runs smooth.
Oh, at the beginning.
At the
though.
beginning stages,
Okay.
yeah. This is all like a test. Like,
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure they're doing this in Detroit right now. Or
Detroit
this
Rock
month.
City?
Is it because it's like the
Nobody
the
wants
crowd there, you know? Because
Hey,
here's
I
the
don't
thing.
know.
Here's the thing. This is a good topic because I've been in a few Ubers myself, you know, but myself,
you?
and it's I'm a nice guy, talk to you, tip you, whatever.
You're a
But
nice
not
man.
everybody does that. There you get the drunks, then they go off on you, they're disrespectful, they probably want to fight you. That time we went with you, your sister down there, we had this guy that we didn't even know, and he was just being disrespectful.
The driver?
No, the guy to the driver, and I mean, what can you really
You were sharing a ride?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
we just met the guy, and he was going off and off on him. We're like, dude, let's relax.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, that's their job. A lot of people have, the Uber drive, so
It's not a bad idea to drive.
it's not. But now if you're gonna do that, it's gonna take away your.
Yeah, so I think right now it says they have about, let's see, 1 million plus drivers.
Ooh.
And the thing is too, like,
It's a lot.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
So they have a lot. So I don't think they're gonna completely phase out the human element like altogether. Just because it's cost effective not to. It's less hassle for them,
What
less
do you think
maintenance.
they're doing it though for?
Well, because it's definitely like they don't have. Okay, imagine you have a
You don't have to
company.
pay
You don't have to pay
nobody.
anyone else. It's all yours. Like your service is already baked in. Everyone knows how to use it. Everyone has it or has the app and everything. So why not just use your own car? Send your
No,
own
Oh, that's
data.
gonna be fucking rough. Like, imagine just calling the Uber and explaining it to pull up good and like pick you up.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I'm
a
pretty
trip,
sure,
man.
That's
Well,
why
yeah,
they're
I'm pretty
testing
sure
it.
they're
Yeah.
gonna just send the
Yeah.
directions. Pull up.
They should send
Hey,
drones to come pick you up.
You
That's
ever,
what they are. That's pretty much a
Yeah.
drunk car.
did you guys watch that
Like
Hot Tub
iRobot.
Time Machine 2?
Yeah.
Where they
No,
have
not
the
to.
self-driving
No.
cars? Oh, yeah,
Not
okay.
to.
In Hot Tub Time Machine 2, they have like those mini, those ugly little two-door cars.
The
The
smart
smart cars.
shit.
Yeah, they have those as like.
This is just dangerous.
You call them up, boom, they pull up self-driving, and like in that movie, like they already had it like.
Oh,
shown.
okay, so it's been done.
Well,
No,
there was
no.
another movie. I think it was like a John
iRobot.
Claude, a John Claude Van Damme movie
Really?
where he's in the future.
Really?
Yeah,
Jean-Claude?
That's the Jeffersons.
That's
Yeah.
a cartoon.
Oh yeah.
No.
Is it the Jeffersons? Which of the future ones?
The Jeffersons?
The
Jetsons.
The Jeffersons.
The
was
Jeffersons.
those
What
are-
am I saying?
Man, we all brain for it.
Yeah.
on that
Yeah,
one.
it's a
It's a
Jetson.
fluke.
Don't
Yeah.
judge us, guys.
Yeah.
There you
Fuck.
go, I was
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
That
sounds
was-
close. This is the Black Jetsons.
You guys actually believe this. I
Yeah.
could tell.
I know
I could
that.
tell all you guys.
But no, I think it's fun. No, okay. So this is the thing. They're not using because Google has their own. Obviously they have the Google cars that drive around. They take all the Google Maps and pictures.
Oh yeah.
And they have Tesla, who's doing their thing, but they bought out earlier this year a company called Otto, and they have their
Sounds Korean or something.
I don't know what it is, but they're
Yeah.
American, they're U.S. based,
Asian?
and pretty much what they do is you can outfit an existing car with this tech, so you don't have to have like a Tesla where it's built from the ground up with the tech built into it. You can
okay.
add it to the car.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, and so what they're gonna do, they're gonna roll out 100
Uber cars.
100, but they're the Volvo, modified Volvos.
I thought you were gonna say Prius.
No. Yeah, I don't know. They're like SUVs, like, you know, the bigger SUV, little crossover, you know, whatever. So they're, so you can add them to trucks, you know, anything like that. So I think it's gonna be really badass. But yeah, they didn't want to go. They want to do their own thing, so they bought this company. I don't see. It didn't say for how much, but it was
too much.
Uber has power then.
Uber's making bank. Fuck Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
He like was one of the founders of Uber.
Well, think about it. He's like, if I'm trying to getting DUI as a celebrity getting trashed everywhere, so I'm gonna just and he's someone
put two and two together.
But I don't want to pay a taxi. I want to pay a cool town car.
Kelso ain't no fool, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he was
ain't no fool of mine.
He ain't no fool.
Classic fool.
Yeah. So that was that. Let me see.
Like
oh, so we went into it a little bit, but we went into a little trip, you know, a little cross Northern California trip, and we, you know, charge our phones, use our phones.
Oh my
Everyone
God.
asking, hey, can I charge my phone? Can I charge my, you know?
Fucking annoying.
So I just found this deal. Well, it's not really a deal, but I thought it was really cool.
It's a deal breaker.
It's a deal maker.
Oh,
it's a deal maker. It's called the Nomad charger. Cigarette. It's like a little cigarette, you know, thing like you've seen before. You plug it in your cigarette lighter. It has 2 USB ports on the back of it, so you can charge 2 phones. And when you're done charging your phone, the little nipple part stays in the outlet, and you pull the little back half off, and then you take that with you and you put it in your pocket. So it charges up a little separate piece that you can then take with you on the go. So
that's cool.
So it's charged up, and then you take it, and you have an extra charge in your pocket.
Juice.
Charged up.
Yeah, so that goes for like $32 on Amazon. That's not bad.
Because I do it, especially my phone, it dies so fast, and then you're fighting for.
You're a power user.
Yeah, you're a power bottom. Hell yeah.
So
But yeah, it's annoying when you need
and it's dual USB, so you can do 2 phones at once.
Better, more the merrier.
For you and your
Just
lady.
keep that shit plugged in.
What's up, baby?
Keep it plugged in, B.
Another little tidbit. They had screenshots available today from the set of Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2,
What?
and it shows them like all like in space fighting like this badass. It looks like to me, it looks like
Star Wars.
Yeah, it's a crossover.
Oh.
No, it looks like an octopus with a T-Rex head, like monster.
What?
It looks badass. Yeah. So think giant, massive, giant octopus with a T-Rex head.
Sounds like.
That's kind of what it looks like. Sounds
Hey,
like your ex.
speaking of octopuses, let me tell you guys a joke.
Octopus.
Okay, tell us a joke. You got a dad joke?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
A fellow coworker told me this.
Let's hear it.
Have you guys ever heard of any male octopuses?
I thought octopuses were. Wow, I don't know what it was.
Yeah. So it's because there's no. Fuck. Wait.
What is it?
All right, because tell me, when have you heard of an octocock?
Octocock?
Yeah.
Never.
College freshman year, actually. Just.
Oh man, that is definitely
I
a
kind
dad
of butchered
joke.
that.
No, I didn't get it.
Because octopus.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
means it's woman.
Octocock, yeah.
And so you asked if there's any guy versions.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's octocock.
Yeah.
But no, but real quick, back to the octopus. Are they both males and females? Yeah, right.
Oh no.
I don't think so.
Because like a cow is just a girl.
No, the
And a bull
octopus
a-
is just fucking split a little bit and just recreate like amoebas.
Yeah.
So who makes them?
It's through
What?
osmosis.
No, yeah, that's the thing. They just kind of like break off a little part and then that
Nah,
part
bro.
grows into another
Yeah, that's how
octopus.
it happens.
Animal kingdom,
No, bro.
evolution,
That's fucking like an alien movie.
Darwinism.
Newton.
Hey, check it out.
Fake Newton.
It's not good cookie.
Yeah, like.
Or good iced tea.
But the
Oh, no, those are-
Lipton tea.
Alright, anyway, weapon.
Oh, check it out. Speaking of like water creatures, I saw this weekend.
Waterless.
Waterless was there.
Water bomb.
No, so they show like, you know what iguanas look like, right? They look pretty creepy, right?
Yeah.
Iguanas?
Yeah.
They're just iguanas.
Nah, dude, they're pretty creepy. Well, they showed like they found like a new. Well, it's not a new, but it's like in a specific spot in like the Galapagos Islands.
Galapagos.
Galapagos.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much an iguana, a version of an iguana with a crazy like formated head,
Yeah.
and they grow up to 5 feet, and they can swim underwater, and it's the only lizard that can like breathe and stay underwater and land.
Okay, wait.
And
Are
it's
you talking
creepy.
about iguanas, or are you talking about the chameleon?
No.
Those are the fucking scary
No.
ones.
This is a version of an iguana. It's like an offshoot.
So it's a smaller kind.
No, 5 feet, bro.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's
cool.
as big as Lil Joey.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, it's creepy. I think they nicknamed him Godzilla.
El Chupacabra? Oh.
They nicknamed him Godzilla because it looks like Godzilla. The way it moves, it's creepy. Anyway,
is it venomous like the saliva? Because I know the other ones are.
they're not actually venomous.
That's good. But they're vicious like that.
No, okay. Oh shit.
Oh, be careful.
Anyways, no, I'll do a quick little learning for you guys. This is education.
Yeah, Galapagos Islands. All kinds of weird shit.
Okay, what was the name of it? The
Camellia what?
No, Kimono
Dragon.
Kimono Dragon.
Yeah. I love kimonos, by the way. They're very sexy.
It's Komodo.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Do guys wear kimonos?
Oh yeah, and Jess. Jess from New Girl. Remember? Smith. He wore a kimono.
Oh, for reals?
Very sexy.
I feel like I was like I need to get.
But that's only between you and your girl.
You know what? Better believe I'll fucking.
I actually
find
owned
one.
a kimono.
Really?
Yeah, my mom
Did
got
you wear it?
Kimono.
Yeah.
Is it a kimono?
For the
Kimono,
robe,
yeah.
kimono.
And what were we talking about?
Komodo.
But I think that's where they got it from, because it's made out of their skin.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's made from kimono dragon.
It's made out of Komodo.
Very expensive sewer guy on Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay, so you thought that the venom was, or the spit was venomous.
That's what I heard.
Right, and that's what I thought too. But I learned that they thought that, but it's not really. The reason
just the bacteria
people die, is because they're so disgusting. The bacteria they have in the mouth, you get infected like really quickly, and you can lose your arm, you can die.
Well, pretty much it's still.
It's kind of venom, but it's not venom.
Yeah.
Like
it's not actual venom that will like from
a snake.
Or
it's nothing like that. It's just they're just dirty motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Filthy fucks.
Anyways,
motherfucker.
So here's some. I mean, people think we're sexist. Well, think I'm sexist. I'm not. But
well, you guys are. I'm not.
Yeah.
There's. I mean, I think I kind of mentioned it before, but they announced that Iron Man is going to become
a woman,
a black 15-year-old woman.
15-year-old.
15-year-old, yeah. Like she's like a super genius, you know.
Man, I'm tired of teenagers.
I graduated.
Yeah.
For a reason. No, okay. And I thought it was a rumor, but they officially announced, like, this is happening.
Okay, for Iron Man 3 or just for our own?
No, for the comics.
Oh, for the comics.
Yeah.
Oh, for like the comics, not for the movies.
Not for the movies.
Oh, who cares?
But this, I mean, what they usually take comics to the movies. You know what I mean?
So in the future they have.
Maybe. But okay, so we found out that her name is called Riri. That's her name.
Like Rihanna.
It's Riri. Riri.
Maybe like Bad Girl Riri.
And her official Iron Man name isn't gonna be Iron Man. It's gonna
Iron
be
Wolf Man.
No.
Like, wow, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Then what?
Are you gonna wait for me to tell you? Or are you gonna just keep talking?
Say it.
Ironheart is the name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ironheart's cool. She has the heart of a
So they were gonna go with Iron Maiden, but they said that could have been a marketing and like legal nightmare. Cause,
Iron Maiden, bro.
I think it sounds way cooler because it makes more sense. Ironheart sounds too feminine.
But it's a girl.
Yeah, I know, but like Wonder Woman, like that makes sense. They just they didn't want to do it.
Very good.
I don't know.
I just know they better do this shit right, or else you won't hear the end
the
of
thing
me.
is, I'm wondering because they show in the picture she still has that arc reactor right here. I don't know if they're gonna do the same origin story just with her. Where she has to have that to suck up the metal shards out of her heart.
Yeah. Well, I've kind of heard that I think Tony Stark's gonna be like the mentor.
Maybe.
Like he's passing the torch. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it's like his little Robin.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
So that was that.
Don't fuck it up, Marvel.
Yeah, no, man, please.
Okay, so what you say you're not sexist, so...
Oh, because I don't feel like there's a reason for it. There's no reason to make it a woman, just for the sake of being a woman. And there's no reason. Like they don't even need to make it. They don't even need to take Tony Stark out of it. Just like they do a bunch of reboots. Like they start over in comics all the time. Like okay, we're starting over again, or there's a different timeline. So they don't have to do it. They're just doing it because like that's what everyone's doing right now.
So you're saying instead of making the actual Iron Man legacy or whatever into a woman, they could just put like Iron Man pass the torch to a new type of person, and that's completely different. But he's still in there. He's just like I guess he's his mentor or whatever.
Or
but
if it was his daughter or his son, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
they're or little cousin.
No, because like you gotta think their gene lines are wicked. They're smart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that would make sense. But just some random kid that he finds, like, I mean, then you could just give. Well, I don't see why he wouldn't give the suit to a bunch of super smart kids or scientists and
bunch of dorks out there.
bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Just fucking.
Actually, that's one gripe I do have with Marvel. Is like he could give a bunch of people Iron Man suits.
Yeah.
Like he could give Hawkeye a suit, the shoot, all that. And there's a bunch of weird things like that. But
Bunch of fucking.
that's that.
Fucking.
The other weird news I think it's weird, is Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies are doing like a collaboration where they're doing a huge box set. I think you said 27 discs.
There's like 73
70
discs.
yeah.
I don't know actually.
No,
Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
it's a lot.
Because they're like 5 hours each with the extended cuts.
Extended cuts, deleted scenes, unedited scenes, never before scenes,
Yeah.
behind
Sex
the door
scenes.
scenes, yeah,
Bloopers.
the
and
anal scenes, bloopers and bleepers.
blooper
A blooper of
up.
a bleep.
But
Reels.
Yeah.
the crazy part comes with the price. How much did you pay for? Do you like Lord of the Rings? And
Yeah,
Hobbit
yeah,
movies?
yeah, yeah.
How much did you pay for all of them in one package?
Well, let's
For
say I
one
was a
convenient.
super big fan.
Super
I
nerd.
would like the most is probably like $65.
Oh damn,
Mhm.
that's like the box set of one of those franchises. So maybe I'd say 150.
$100, and I would love Lord of the Rings, or maybe it just
Okay.
depends. Actually, no. If they came with like
Like a statue.
yeah, or something, you know what
Okay,
I'm saying,
then
like
I could see like if they give you
like
this
Gandalf's wand.
Gandalf's
Where's hat?
underwear.
Yeah, yeah, his garments.
Dick hole in it.
Or
Yeah.
a legit gold ring.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
oh
like,
that'd be bad. That kind of lights
what-
up in
Yeah.
certain area.
Or
Oh,
the
that'd be
head
cool.
of that guy.
Yeah,
The bad
the
guy.
orc?
Yeah, no. You know how the very bad guy, that huge guy.
Sauron. Oh, like
Like
a
a
statue of
fucking
Sauron's
head,
head.
yeah.
Just his
Or
head.
the
Hey,
Witch
man,
King.
You open
yeah.
up the head and all the DVDs are in there.
Oh yeah.
No,
that'd
something
Be...
cool, but not just fucking DVD.
All right, now we're talking. Now
Now we're talking
talking
one.
some
Now
money.
we're talking
Yeah,
$75.
yeah, yeah. It's moving
I'll raise
up.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
that-
maybe.
A sword, maybe.
Oh yeah, the sword.
They wear gloves.
The sword that that one would be cool, but I think the one what's that sword's name? The one they fucking weld back together.
I don't know.
the
I don't
elves?
remember. I can't remember those names. Man.
Yeah, but they weld it together, and the sword is fucking big, and
Yeah.
only the king can see it.
Huh?
Yeah.
King's sword.
Or it comes with elf ears.
Oh
Be a
yeah,
super nerd.
Yeah.
Get this nerd
Shit.
But yeah, okay. So
So that water they drink to make yourself young.
Oh
Wait, was that movie?
no.
no.
There's like a little water bottle that you could just like point at things and it'll light up in
Yeah.
the darkest
Show
of
you the way.
light.
Okay, so the price of it, this huge box set, is $800. 800. Like that's a lot.
That's a lie. If it better come with shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? It
yeah.
better come with the fucking sword.
Yeah.
It better come with the
Backstage-
helmet.
Backstage
Autographed.
passes.
Autographed.
You could get
yeah.
to go to any other houses, have dinner.
It better it comes with the trip to New Zealand where they fucking
Was it there?
yeah,
Yeah.
made the movie.
Beautiful though.
Yeah.
That's why I want to live.
Oh, beautiful. Like
With the
kiwis?
kiwis?
Fish?
No, there's kiwis there.
I just know it's beautiful and I want to live there.
You would live there?
Oh hell yeah.
don't
I love the
know.
people too.
Oh,
Kiwis?
because you've been there.
No, I watch a lot of shows. I do a lot of research on, and I like the school system and all that. Anyway, that's that ridiculously amount of money. The last thing I
fuck
want.
that.
I have a few more things. This is one thing. I don't. Do you guys have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Okay, well, with Amazon Prime, you get a free movie service, so you can watch movies and TV shows. And they do a lot of pilots and stuff, meaning where, like, instead of Netflix, like, they have pilots that they shoot privately, and they kind of vet them, and then they decide later if they want to, put them out for the public.
Yeah.
But Amazon does a cool thing where they do, like, 20 different episodes of the first pilots of different types of shows and movies.
Wait,
And
movies and shows that are already famous, or that they
No.
want to try them out
they,
to
they,
see?
they want
Well,
their own original content, their own shows that they make. Okay, so they film a bunch. They're like, hey, these are our pilot shows. Let us know which ones you like.
Yeah.
And then you vote. And then they keep and they bring back whichever ones you like. It's really cool.
Oh, okay. I
And
thought a pilot was.
Remember we kind of did that in Vegas?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking the trip. Now they're doing it on Amazon, which
Yeah.
makes sense. It's
smart.
probably way better.
Because
Yeah.
they don't have to spend a bunch of money producing every episode
Yeah.
and then see if it works. They like, hey, here's one really good episode of this, and this type of show. Which one do you like? And then
I'm not getting you. Are you saying shows are already
No.
made?
no.
So like,
When you, say Sunny Philadelphia had a pilot.
the
And-
first episode I think was
yeah,
a pilot.
and they send it to FX.
Yeah.
And they were like, these guys are funny.
Yeah.
Let's.
Sent to a bunch of people.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're like, well, you know what? Well, let's hire them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But this is before they're famous.
This
Yeah,
That's
before,
what
yeah, up and
you don't
coming.
know anything.
So all these shows are like people just. I mean, well,
Usually they have some famous people in them.
Usually the pilots are like the funniest episodes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's when they gotta go all out. You know what I'm saying?
It's like more rugged, like a mixtape.
Fuck yeah, bars. Like I remember the Family Guy's first episode, I think, was a pilot too. That one's fucking hilarious. Yeah, that one's fucking too funny.
Badass. And what if we made a pilot?
Well, that's the thing. These are all made by Amazon. So they're not like it's not like we're submitting it. I mean, they might have other deals that I don't know about, but I think it's cool. Anyway.
So Amazon's trying to dip into that like Orange is the New. No, like that Orange is the
Netflix original.
Exactly.
They already have like 5 shows that are really successful.
Which ones?
Really?
On what?
Oh my god!
On Amazon.
Nobody
Prime?
knows about that shit.
Wait, so Amazon Prime have shows?
Yes.
Amazon.
So it's like $100. You get 2-day deliveries on anything you buy on Amazon. Plus you get this for $100 a year.
And you get music, books.
I didn't know that. That's Amazon Prime. How much is it?
$100 a year.
You guys have it?
Yeah. It's worth it, bro. Amazon, huh? Well, that's the thing, bro. Yeah, like sometimes I go to a store. I'm like, oh, this looks cool.
I scan it,
and I'm like, okay, I could get it cheaper Amazon, free shipping. I win. Yeah. So win-win.
What do you mean scan it?
Okay, so we're going off topic a bit, but that's fine.
What is information?
That's true.
Yeah, motherfucker.
So this has a barcode, right?
Yeah.
You go into a store. You want to buy some headphones. You open the Amazon app and you can search for stuff.
Right.
And instead of searching, you just hit this little barcode icon and it'll pop up your camera on your phone. You take your camera, you scan it, it'll automatically scan it. It'll say check mark, yeah, we have it. It'll find it, and boom, it'll show you the prices.
Give you the best prices. Yeah.
So if it's like this is 20 now, it's 15 is open.
2-day shipping, free.
Shipping, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's a good ass deal, man. Yeah. I've had it for like a good 2 years now.
Yeah.
And they raised the price. Like it used to be like $60. But they raised it because, like,
I got it when it was on sale for like $60.
Amazon's like competing with everybody. Fucking.
Oh my god.
Even Walmart, we have like.
Everybody. They're switching the
like, Amazon is like that's our competitor. And Target,
even Home Depot's, man. Yeah, everybody. Amazon, like everything.
I don't buy stuff from my own store because I know I can get it cheaper on Amazon.
Oh, you don't want to say that.
I don't say it. I speak the truth.
Clearance.
You might get a little.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, clearance.
What about the Oops paint?
Oh, that's true. Well, the reason I brought this up.
You tell me about
that.
Listen, the reason I brought this up is because I don't know if you guys remember back in the day there was a weird show called The Tick. It was based off a cartoon and all that.
That was motherfuckers on Fox.
Yeah, and it was a weird show. It was like a live action. Like he had a weird big giant suit, rubber suit. It was kind of funny. I liked it, but it got canceled. And then now they're re-bringing it back using Amazon Pilot system to see if you want it back. And I haven't seen it yet. It's on there right now. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can go over there. You can check it out, the pilot, and see if you like it. Yeah. But yeah, I just want to bring that up because I think it's a hilarious show, or it was a hilarious show, and I'm hoping it is again.
Yeah.
So check that out.
Hopefully, that's a good thing because like shows like Sunny, I'm glad that they
went ahead and did it because I
fucking love that show.
Yeah, definitely.
The Office, like all that shit starts out with the fucking.
Yeah, you gotta give them a chance.
But what I like though is that they're like people like us. They just
workaholics, same shit, fucking shit.
Fucking just try it.
It's an important thing, man. It's a huge deal to everybody, you know, because that's gonna make or break a bunch of people's lives.
You know what? If you guys are thinking about doing pilots, what the industry needs, and I know what the industry needs, a good sketch comedy. Because I feel we're lagging. Key and Peele just got off.
Dude, did you guys ever watch
good sketch,
the British version
of The Office?
No, well, not that too, but God damn, I'm blanking
understand
now.
them.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? They don't even mean.
Fuck it, I can't remember it, but it was like around the time SNL, Mad TV were around, but they were a sketch comedy.
So sketch comedy is like
in living color.
Like you talking about that?
Sketch, yeah, like that. SNL,
there was some good.
Oh,
like when
they
they
got some
from the Shaq.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, what's his name, man? Avery Spears. Yeah, that motherfucker's funny.
Yeah. I like the dude. But yeah, so that was that. My last thing I was going to bring up is Sony is releasing this really cool thing. If you guys don't know, there's two things for your car infotainment. Infotainment meaning you can sync your phone to it. I'm spelling it right.
What'd you say before that?
For your car?
Your car, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so infotainment center for your car, I'm explaining that, is a system that you have in your car that usually ships with newer cars now. They either have Android Play or Apple Play. And what that means is You know, you have an in-dash.
Yeah.
You know, your little CD tape and all that.
Put your Bluetooth on.
Yeah, it'll have that, but it's integrated with either Android or Apple.
Oh.
So it plays nice with each other. It communicates well. So like if it syncs with all your apps, your maps, all that stuff, it's just boom right there. And those are expensive add-ons in cars. And you can buy them aftermarket, but they're like for each
like
one,
$500-600.
Each one is like $500 or $600, or like up to $1,400. But this one Sony's releasing later this year is an in-dash that has both of them. It's compatible with both for around $500.
What?
Yeah, and it's still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, it's still a lot, but it's really cool that like say you're in the car and you have an Android and I'm in the car, I have an iPhone. Boom, we can both have
the same amount
the same like
respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can control the car's entertainment or infotainment center with ease, and I think that's huge. I know people don't really think about this stuff because like it just comes with cars, but once you have it and you've played with it, like and you integrate your phone, your life,
because you don't want to live without it.
You don't want to live without it. It's just convenience, really. It's not necessary, but it's just like you said, convenient. So that's that. Yeah, normally they like those individually cost $1,400, or ones that do both around the same $2,000. But yeah, so I just want to let you guys know that that's a thing, and you can get it later on. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was my 2 cents.
For you tech dorks.
Yeah, for you tech nerds.
Yeah.
What do you got first, Ruben?
All right, so check this out. We're gonna start off with a little PlayStation goodies.
All right.
You know.
I actually wrote it down, but I don't know what you have.
Yeah.
Because you explained it so sexy.
So, PlayStation Plus.
Yes, sir.
Up in the prices. $10 a month. $59.99.
Mm-hmm. But that's the same price as Xboxes, right?
I kind of don't. Here's the thing.
They're always on sale?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I haven't paid Xbox original price for monthly forever. Like, I usually get that shit $35.
Yeah.
But
So they're normally Xbox's 1 year subscription to play online is like $60, but they're always on sale for like $45 normally.
Mm-hmm. Always, always.
And PlayStation's is always $50, but they're always on sale for like $39, $35, you know, around there. But yeah, now they're jumping up the price to $60. Mm-hmm. And why are they doing that? Why do you think?
I don't know, just because obviously their shit's always down, so maybe a little bit more money could help them. You know,
it's not always
keep
down.
Keep it up to Xbox Live's level.
No, I think what they said it's for is to...
And if it's for that, I understand.
No, well, it's definitely going to go towards that. But it's going to go towards more security. It's going to go towards more integration with like their layout, like the user interface. Yeah. Make it cleaner. And they're gonna. I think it's gonna be because they're gonna add more free games because of PlayStation VR. Mm. You know, because when you pay for PlayStation Plus, you get free games for each console you own on your PlayStation. Like say you have a Vita, PS3, PS4, and later on VR
PS5000
is coming out. So you're gonna get games. Usually it's 2 games each console. So that's a ton. That's like 6 games a month for free. So I think they're gonna up the price because they're adding extra value. Or I mean, it is or not. I don't know.
Sense.
It's sort of cool. You know. Or maybe they're raising the price because they're gonna get, because right now honestly like the free games that we're giving away are really crappy in my opinion. So maybe they're gonna pay the developers a little more money to get better games to give away.
I hope so, because it's cool. You get all these free games, but I don't think I've ever really played one free game that they're giving me. You know what I'm saying? What?
Rocket League.
Yeah, you love that game.
I bought that on Xbox.
Oh yeah, see they gave it away on PS4. Yeah. Like a year earlier, and it was the best. Probably the best.
And that's the thing. I probably would have gamed shit out of that.
Yeah. So they do have gem. But and then that's the thing. Like everyone likes different types of games, and I get that. But I feel like they could definitely up their game on that.
Yeah. So. But yeah, it's very like I've heard how they break it down. It's very complicated. Mm-hmm. But so.
That is what it is.
Yeah, and then we got PlayStation. It's gonna announce supposedly 2 different models September 7th. Yeah. So a lot of people are speculating. Well, it's gonna be the Neo, of course, and the second one is probably going to be the Slim. It has to be.
See, this is my theory. So there images leaks earlier this weekend, showing this guy who works at Foxconn, which is a huge Chinese company that makes iPhones. Anything big that comes out of China electronically, they manufacture all the parts. And he pretty much snuck out a working console. God damn. Took pictures of it, put it on eBay, put it on eBay. Somebody bought it.
Did he get fired?
No, I don't know about all that, but So yeah, the people followed up with him. They went to his house, turned it on, booted it up. It works. And yeah, it's a slim PS4. They have pictures online. I'll probably put them up right here. It's a lot smaller. And it's rounded. I don't really like the design of it.
It kind of looks like a hard drive.
Kind of, yeah.
I don't know.
But
like a bigger hard drive.
That's whatever. But I think what they're going to do is I think they're going to announce both consoles. But I think because originally the PS4.5 was supposed to come out later this year. Mm-hmm. But I think what they're going to do is they're going to release the slim version this year and reduce the price to like $200.
They have to.
They have to just super cut it. And then later, because of what Xbox did by announcing a super powerful console, I think they're going to wait to release the PlayStation 4 Neo, the upgraded version, till next year so they can get cheaper parts and make it a little stronger to compete with that version. I hope that's what they do. If they don't, then they might release both this year, which I don't think that's a good idea. But
do you think they're ever going to be so powerful that the console is the TV?
Like
the TV,
that would be badass,
you know
but that's gonna be super expensive.
No, I know,
I think that'd be
amazing.
TV,
yeah,
no.
I mean they kind of have that.
Well, you wouldn't need a console.
Yeah, you wouldn't need a console because it's a TV, and you wouldn't need a TV because you have a console.
Okay, well here's the thing.
That'd be so cool.
Crazy. Huh?
Listen, here's the thing.
Hey,
they already have.
Whoever does it first.
They have the tech.
Yeah.
Listen, this is PlayStation bought Gaikai. A company called Gaikai.
Okay, who owns PlayStation? Sony, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Sony makes TVs. What the fuck they just make?
Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you. Calm down.
Yeah,
cool your jets, bro. So Sony makes TVs, right? Like you said, I think back in 2013, they were selling TVs that had the connection to where you can stream your PS3 or your PS4 to that console using PlayStation TV. It's this little break-off console. They're like $40 now. You can stream. Say I have my PS4 in the living room and I have a TV in my bedroom. I want to play in the bedroom. I hook up that PS TV to that other TV in the bedroom.
Like a receptor, maybe.
Yeah, it's like a receiver, and you just stream it to that. Now they bought a company called Gaikai, which is a cloud-based. Think of it as Netflix, not Goku. I know you're gonna say.
No, God's cock.
No. I mean,
it's a good band.
That is a good band. It's a urban band.
Yeah, contemporary music.
Yeah.
It's an indie band.
So they bought this company called Gaikai, and what they do is pretty much allows them to upload and have a very responsive streaming of games to your TV without a console. So they have the tech. They invested a lot of money into it, but it's just too slow right now. They need a bigger infrastructure. And there was talks of them baking them into the TVs, so your TV is a receiver like Netflix. Yeah. So instead of buying games, you just rent games for a time, which I don't think is
like a streaming.
And you just stream it to your TV. Boom.
But here's the thing that I think make it a little complicated. Like, you would only have to buy one size TV, or maybe they could do like a 60-inch, 42-inch, and then like a 32-inch. Well, you know. I think that's what we're kind of stuck.
Yeah, well, you know? I'm pretty sure they can still have whatever TV you want to buy, but just if you want a PlayStation TV, they'll probably be like
I don't think
normal size, not too small, not a huge. Unless for the
I think they do 3 different models.
Small, medium, large.
Yep.
Bam. I don't see why they'd have to do
anything
like that. There
you go, Sony, hire us.
Just think of it as like a smart TV. They
do smart TVs.
But that's what I'm saying. Like different sizes have smart TVs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They don't want a small TV. They want a huge TV. Some people don't want a big TV.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be, they're gonna have to do it. They can't just make one model of it and expect it to. You know, they gotta. Yeah, I think 3 models.
I think for them it'd be easy to do.
Yeah, they already make TVs. You know. Yeah. But like you said, they don't have the infrastructure to make it like that.
Well, they need a lot of servers because like streaming movies is one thing, which takes a lot of RAM and a huge farm of computers.
Dude, I'm just saying that was a badass idea for the fortunate people. I'm not saying everyone's gonna have that, but
I think that would be so cool. You have your fucking TV. You don't have to worry about a power brick or plugging shit in. Yeah, you just plug in your TV. Grab your controller.
Except when they make a new console, do you have a new console TV or no?
No, because it's all on their servers. Your TV's just a receiver. It's just like Netflix. All right, so say Netflix right now they had 1080p, which is a resolution. Well, now they have 4K, and now they stream in 4K. It didn't launch with 4K, but you didn't have to buy a new TV. I mean, you had to buy a new.
Exciting times.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it can be done, and I think that's what PlayStation's move is going to be. Unlike Xbox. Unless Xbox buys a company that does the same thing or makes their own.
But I'm thinking Sony will make it easier because they already make TVs and shit. I don't think Xbox does that.
I mean, I think what Microsoft might do is just you say, hey, your computer is the receiver. You just play on your computers. You buy a monitor. Hook your computer to the monitor or the TV.
But that's the thing. Like, yeah, I don't think. I don't think the technology has to be into the computer, not the computer, but the TV too, because you can't just have like a computer in the cloud. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you can because it's on their end. You're streaming it. You're receiving it.
So you're gonna be streaming like the graphics card and all that shit.
No, yeah, because they're processing all that information on their end. You're like
they're just feeding it to you.
You're just piping it in. You're just piping it in. And it's not strong. I'm saying it's not strong enough yet. Yeah. They can do some games like that.
Oh man, that makes sense.
But they can't do all games like that. Like really graphic intensive. It takes a lot of like supercomputers.
We need a fucking bandwidth like that big.
Yeah, I need a fat pipe.
Pipe.
Gad cat.
Yeah.
What is that?
What?
The bandwidth.
Bandwidth is like think of it as like a freeway.
Our bandwidth is like right here, right now.
Yeah, in the U.S.
Yeah, in the U.S. is like
that. What is that? The thing you plug in?
China's like this.
Yeah.
The bandwidth is like a freeway. Think of it like a freeway. Uh-huh. So we're all in this room. We're all having computers, right? Mm-hmm. Say there's a row of computers. The internet is like cars coming in. Say there's a choke point, meaning they all get piled up in one section. Mm-hmm. You need a bigger pipe or bigger lane, more lanes for faster, more cars to go faster. Yeah, of course. And that's the same thing with bandwidth. You need
But the bandwidth is like fake.
Bandwidth is just a term. It really means like fiber optics, a peer-to-peer connection. So it's like
just for the connection. You're saying
that's just the internet connection, just for internet. That just needs to be boosted up, and on their end, they need processors, they need coolers.
That's why there's like different levels of internet connections. Yeah, so like you could have a small bandwidth, you just pay for more. Yeah.
Big one.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All that porn you want 4K.
Yeah. Can you guys handle a big one out there?
So I hope I didn't confuse anybody, but
yeah,
that's the future talk. So I'm sure we'll get there in the next 5 years.
Yeah, I hope so. We better we're too behind in technology.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, U.S. is really far behind as far as the internet connections.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, in Japan, everything is Wi-Fi. Like
everywhere.
There's like you don't worry about connections. Like you just
No, I heard they have the best fucking internet.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of something on the same topic. You know how I'm thinking about jumping ship or whatever for the phones, my Android phone to Apple.
No, fucking not.
Apple Android.
Yeah. Fucking not real quick.
So it's your contract for 2 years, and it'll be perfect for me because they say by 2018 they're gonna go from 4G to 5G, which is supposed to be 50 to 100 times faster than 4G.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you
Android or
both, it's all the infrastructure. You know what I mean? Like they're all the company, all the Verizons, the AT&T, all that. So if you're thinking about buying a phone and you want it, but you still want to be able to use that in the future, make sure you're buying it within that. I mean, now or just wait, till 2018.
Yeah.
That way you're not stuck in a contract.
And then want the new one.
And then you want the faster internet. You won't be able to get it because you're stuck in the contract unless you pay a bunch of money to get out of it.
I don't want my phone.
So I'm just letting you guys know, like, if you guys want that 5G in 2018, like, either buy a phone right now, like a new phone now, like the new iPhone, or then you'll be set to upgrade by the time that comes out.
Unless you have the jump.
Unless you have the jump plan, which AT&T does have.
And T-Mobile.
Holla.
So that's cool. Anyway.
So all right, so Timefall 2 multiplayer beta is out. Yep. When you guys are hearing this, it might be over.
It's over.
Yeah, but I've been hearing good stuff about it. But that's usually what I hear about betas because that shit is free. You know what I'm saying? You're playing a fucking free game.
Yeah, you're excited.
It's just the taste. Usually the taste to give you is good. Yeah. So I mean, I played the first Timefall. It was fun, but it just didn't have hooks.
It died quick.
Didn't have the hooks.
It had so much potential.
Actually, I just wanted a mech game. Like the best part was like being in the mech, blowing shit up, killing,
catching bullets.
That all the running around. I didn't care for the Call of Duty stuff because if I wanted that, I'd just play Call of Duty.
Right.
Just give me mechs.
I didn't like the.
I didn't care for story
the fake
either.
Characters they had on the screen with you because if you don't know, Titanfall, it's like 6v6, player versus player, and then they had like 8 or more guys that were just computer dummies. Okay. They just ran around the map, and it didn't feel good to beat them or anything. Like it just didn't feel satisfying.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Well, I actually kind of like that because it just made it feel a little bit more epic. Like you feel like there's all kinds of shit going on.
I feel like they should have just allowed more players.
That would make more sense too.
Like, more real players.
Well,
like
better,
that's what and I think it would have fixed it. But so that's out.
Yeah,
Well, it comes out in 2 weeks.
I know. I've heard a little bit of buzz about it. They're actually like the the pre-order legendary version of it. It's a cool little helmet.
They do.
you know?
They look badass.
Yeah.
They
No,
look
it's
cool.
like it's a pretty cool helmet,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think I might have to skip this one,
Yeah, probably.
especially with Destiny around the corner. And then we got Metal Gear Survive 4. It's like a multiplayer four-player co-op stealthy game.
It's 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
That's cool.
A lot of
Maybe you
people.
could
Yeah.
play The actual story mode with 4 people.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass.
So
That's what I always want to do. Play a story mode
with your friends,
with your friends.
your homies.
because I
One
need,
epic quest.
I need a little bit of backup.
No, I got you.
Yeah. I'm feeling
But this will be the first game that they're doing in the Metal Gear universe without
Hideo Kojima.
He's
Yeah.
The
creator.
master.
He's like the director. He's the one who like the visionary of it.
that
So,
made it. That was Metal Gear was his baby.
Yeah.
Now
Where did he
he's
go to?
They fired him.
yeah he's
Yeah,
doing
let
his
him
own
go.
thing
Yeah.
at Kojima Studios. But I don't know. I've heard a lot of people going crazy about it, like bad, like they don't like it because it just seems different, a little off. But honestly, just give it a chance. Yeah, check it out. And then GoldenEye is getting a remake on PC. You know,
Just PC.
yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I say GoldenEye was cool. Its time has passed. There's a lot better shooters out there. Like at least for me, like I'm not feeling that nostalgia itch, you know.
Well,
and I played it like recently. Well, not
007?
within and that shit feels too clunky,
It's
too
bad.
rough. It's bad. Yeah.
I tried it too.
Yeah.
But they did try to remake it on the Nintendo Wii U.
Yeah.
They did like a same exact game as on 64, remade on the Nintendo Wii U, and it didn't do well at all. It's like you said, it's just clunky.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's on the PC, it doesn't really bother me because I don't have one, so it doesn't really affect me. I feel like it's a waste of time.
Yeah. But that's for you people out there that have a little nostalgia itch. You know, maybe you guys don't all have N64s or your Wiis, but you do have a computer.
That game was
game
game of the year for like 5
forever.
or 6 years.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, that
nothing can
shit.
touch it.
Yeah.
Probably
Even girls play that game. Huh?
Yeah, no, people love fucking. It's
was
a
an
cool
amazing
classic.
game.
Yeah, it was fun. Like I remember, just it was ahead of its time for sure.
Yeah.
You know, killing,
Chilling.
drilling, chilling,
Dylan.
chilling, tub.
Tub.
But yeah, so that's that. And then for this past month, Xbox beat PS4 in sales for the first time since last October.
Yeah.
Xbox?
Yeah.
Finally surpassed it.
Yeah, so I mean,
But
it's
that's
I have a
just
reason
a
for
little.
that.
All right,
What?
tell us because from when you came back from that, would you go
E3?
E3,
Yeah.
you say that PlayStation took it.
Yeah. Okay, so the reason I think it happened is obviously the biggest reason is they came out with a brand new Xbox version.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Xbox Slim. So that month, like, I think what happened is people who hadn't bought an Xbox or PS4, like, they're about the same price, and it's a better console than the PS4
Yeah.
as is right now,
Or the Xbox One.
or the Xbox One.
Yeah.
So like, why would I go with the PS4 when it's the same price, around the same price, and it could do a little more, and it's
Plus, the original Xbox One got down. They knocked that shit down.
Yeah, they knocked it
you
down
could,
a lot.
and finding deals everywhere. Yeah, you could there was like deals with Xbox One for like 200, 250 with like 7 games and all this other shit. Yeah.
5 controls.
Yeah.
So
Fuck.
yeah, so the thing is that's why they beat them last month in sales, and because people just had a lot people who already have a PS4 don't need to buy another console. Like they already have their console, so their sales are going to slow down eventually.
Yeah.
And people who don't have a console yet, they went with that because it's just new hotness right now. So I think, but it's still
That's fine.
I'm happy.
Yeah,
for 'em.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but then the fucking 3DS beat them both.
Yeah, dude, 3DS kills it.
3DS is like, yeah, I don't get it, man. Well, I do get it.
I get it.
What's 3DS?
It's a handheld.
It's a net Game Boy.
It's Nintendo handheld.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the
shit.
Game Boy 3DS. Oh man, just
I
makes
feel
me
like
sad
that's
for
why
the
the
Vita.
Nintendo, the new Nintendo console coming out, Nintendo X, whatever it's called, is gonna work because even if it doesn't look amazing, people want to play full games on the go.
Yeah.
Like a fully baked game on the
Fuck
go.
yeah.
Like you don't, and then you just hook it up to your TV and continue. Like that's pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
If it works, that's cool. If it doesn't, then they need to move on.
Yeah.
But
On to
that's
the
why I'm
next.
excited for it because I want to be able to play like, and if they get the support of third-party developers to make like Call of Duty, Maddens, and all that, and then I could take that full game experience on the go. Hell yeah.
Sold.
You know what I mean?
I think it'd be so cool too. Like I think the best part would be playing those
Like
fucking Mario
Karts.
games.
Oh.
Like everybody got your
That's the
fucking
best.
your shit, and then the all link up,
Or
the
Mario
all game.
parties, Mario
Imagine if we were like when we were up in Sequoia or Yosemite, playing Mario Kart
On the way there.
trashed.
Dude.
On the way there, once we get there, we put on Smash Brothers, trashed.
Everything.
Loser takes a shot. Ooh, game of the year.
Yeah, dude.
For 7 years straight.
Hike, I mean,
Nah,
You
you
get taken on
at
a
night.
hike?
Yeah, take it on a hike.
Yeah.
Do you even smash, bro?
yeah.
But yeah,
That's
so
cool, though.
yeah, that's a cool little tidbit. And then a couple days ago, Frank Ocean, long-awaited album debuts, Blonde. I heard it's trending good. We kind of got to hear it a little bit on the
but
road.
I like just talking.
I thought it was good. I was
A lot
liking
of
the vibe. Yeah,
outro stuff.
yeah. I don't know. I was
Yeah,
liking
I just
it.
heard like the other songs.
You know why? Because I got soul.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
Well,
Something alright.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was fucking with it.
It's neither
It was
here nor
better
there.
than a lot of shit we were hearing in that car ride. I'll tell you that for sure, 100%.
We'll get into all that.
There was a lot of good stuff actually.
But yeah. So
Kevin
you guys
Dre.
check him out, Frank Ocean. You know, if you guys like that R&B soulful, you know,
Yeah.
tickling your earbuds, check it out. I recommend it. And then, big event happened this Saturday, UFC 202, the long-awaited rematch. McGregor versus Diaz. It happened. It went down.
It did. It was a good fight.
That's a good
A
fight.
very good fight.
Amazing fight, really. Yeah.
Yeah,
If I'm
they
being honest.
banged it out. McGregor came out the winner.
Yeah.
It went to a 5 rounds decision.
Decision.
But what are you guys' thoughts?
I think he earned it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not what I wanted to happen.
Why you think he earned it?
Because he played it smart. It's not what people want to see. They don't want to see people running away.
But
He
yeah,
did-
that's the thing. It wasn't even that much. He
No,
did.
it
He was
was,
like,
no.
He did
No,
enough.
the
yeah.
first round he didn't run. The
Yeah.
second round.
Well, because
the
that was
third
his round. No,
Yeah.
yeah, first
He was
round.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, he was up in points after the first round. He dominated
Mm-hmm.
the first round for sure. And
There's
the,
a
the
knockdown.
next few rounds, he just kind of paced it out and he ran away to avoid
Real
getting
Exactly.
position.
like
Yeah,
this-
like you're
well,
right.
here's what they were saying.
But he
Boom.
actually
Yeah.
turned his back to him a lot, bro. Like
Oh,
his whole
yeah.
back. He, you know what I mean? Like I don't like that. Like if you're gonna
Yeah.
move around like side to side, like be engaged.
But
Like
no, exactly. That's exactly that. The one thing that he did do was literally
turn his back
look.
and
I
walk.
have no look like exactly what Holly Holm did. She moved around, but she did it just to the side. She didn't really run. She just
danced around.
Yeah,
she
went in circles.
in circle,
Yeah.
which is way different than actually running
Yeah.
away from the guy
Which
or
he-
girl.
if he
Which
did
she
it
did, but
once-
look, check this out. They were saying this. The only reason I do give to McGregor is because he did something that he didn't really do, which was throw the leg kicks, and he
Yeah.
did
He
it to a
killed
point
it.
he broke his fucking foot. That's what
Yeah.
they're saying. And second, he kept a little bit of gas in his tank. So instead of going all out and being completely
Trying to
gassed
knock
out,
out.
Yeah.
he didn't go for the kill, and he knows he couldn't go and jiu-jitsu him.
He couldn't go
you
to the
know?
ground with
No,
him.
but he actually had a little bit of tank, and then
And he
look,
defended himself.
and
Yeah.
and throughout the fight, you could see that at one point you thought he was gassed out, and he comes back.
Yeah,
at
on the
one
fourth or
point,
third,
Nate
but yeah.
Diaz thought you were gassed out, and he came back to
Yeah.
throw. So it could have gone either way. It could have been a single point.
He
Yeah.
definitely got saved at the end of the ring.
Oh,
The last-
dude, I
the
think
last
I
round,
think
he
if,
got saved.
yeah,
right
I
though.
think if maybe
He was literally
he had
dominating on
another
top of him.
maybe
which-
a whole minute of that. Who knows?
I think
what
10
knows,
seconds
yeah.
he would have had him.
I don't
No,
think
not
10
10.
seconds.
Yeah,
A good
because-
minute
Nah,
of
I
just
think
because
he would've
maybe
got
he
him.
would've, unless he would have flipped on his back, then yeah.
Because there
10
was a few
seconds.
points before that it looked like the ref was going to stop
Dude,
it.
he was going like
Because Diaz was pounding on him.
it was just a good fight.
It was
and
a good
lived up
fight.
Yeah.
to the hype. It's a good thing. That's what.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. McGregor did
He
have
played it
3
smart.
knockdowns. Yeah, like he knocked them down
But they
3
weren't
times.
like solid.
No,
just
they
caught
were
him off
solid,
guard.
bro. That's the thing. No,
I think
like
one of
Nate,
them was solid.
No, I think Nate Diaz, he has that fucking rock chin. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
well,
saying?
that's for sure, yeah.
him to get knocked down like that, that's
He got knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Down.
on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
down,
but
yeah.
it wasn't a knockout.
No,
But
no,
it was
that's-
knocked
yeah.
down. Yeah, and that's still
That's
Yeah.
that's
Good.
impressive.
That's
Yeah.
3
But you-
knockdowns
that's
to
cra-
Nate
it's
Diaz,
crazy.
1 fucking takedown. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think I do give it to McGregor.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think he did win the fight, even though he did run a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still
I think he only
yeah.
ran like 4 times.
Yeah,
But he did it at the smart times. Like
Yeah.
when he was up in
when
points
he was
and
you
when
know,
he was
Yeah.
trying to get
when
some
he-
energy back.
yeah,
Like,
just reposition.
Yeah.
You know, you can't blame the guy. Like, okay, like, all right, let me just
Yeah, because he
get my sense a little bit. I'm back in
we
it.
all know
Like,
he can't compete with
Jiu-jitsu.
Diaz's jiu-jitsu on the ground or his stamina.
yeah.
So he had to do his own thing by kind of trotting around.
Yeah.
I mean, can you blame him for playing it smart?
No,
or
no, no.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
no,
I feel like it could have
no,
been.
but after all the trash talk,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
you know, because he's like you want to talk massive shit and
Yeah.
can't run.
Because Diaz was like, he's like, come
Yeah,
on,
what's
man.
up,
let's
bitch?
fight.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, but I don't want to lose.
Yeah, that's the only thing I do agree
Like,
with
if
that.
he
You're
would-
gonna
But
be
like I'm saying, as
Yeah.
a smart technical fighter, then
Yeah.
yeah, of course
Yeah.
you're gonna.
If he
not
would have
getting
gone
his
toe to
head.
toe, he would have lost. Like if he would have kept
Without-
the same pace
Oh
as he did
yeah,
in
yeah.
the first
Yeah.
round.
But see, that's
he
what I'm
would've lost.
saying. That's what Frank Edgar says. Like he changed up. He threw a kick. He didn't gas himself out
Yeah.
because that's what happened when you dude.
Yeah.
When you're gassed out and you're getting hit, you're almost done.
Yeah.
You know, But when you have a little bit of gas in the tank, you survive the round.
Well, that's what they're saying. Like McGregor started throwing the legs because he knows that's how Diaz lost one of his earlier fights.
Here's another thing that I was reading. He actually, Nate said that he actually felt worse coming into this fight than the first time because he actually had a bad rib from sparring. And some shit else, a fucked up knee.
Yeah.
From cycling, because he does that a lot. So he was like, you know what, I talk to him. Like he's drunk. I felt like I was better in the first fight because I wasn't hurt, dude. And come on, dude. If you ever spar or wrestle, dude, training is almost as physical as a fight because nobody wants to lose. Bro, I went when I used to do some boxing. Dude, the guys that are coming from another gym, you don't want to let another gym come in here and fucking
because they could hurt you.
No, not only that, but dude, it's out of respect. You're not. There's only like when you're fighting a super weight professional guy, he's not gonna go so hard on you. But when you're hitting an amateur, you go hard, man. You do get hurt.
You don't know when to back off.
Yeah, so maybe Nate was hurt, and then but check this out. If fucking Nate McGregor actually broke his foot and continued the fight, that's respect.
And McGregor did say he had a fucked up ankle going into the fight too, because he was training like crazy. And it was I did like when Nate Diaz said after the fight, he's like, I did came up, but was hurt. I ain't gonna be no fucking Jose Aldo pulling out of fucking fights, And
he said funny shit there.
And he said, McGregor should have finished him. He's like, hey, McGregor, he should have finished me. He didn't, and I think I should have won, but it is what it is.
It is what it is,
Dude, that fight could have gone anywhere, because I think one scored at 47-47 or 37-37.
One was tied, and then the other two were 1 point above.
Yeah, so it wasn't.
No, it was a split.
It was still like McGregor still won.
Because two of them had 1 point above. One of them was tied.
Yeah.
One of the judges. Yeah.
They were saying
it was a fun fight though, man.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was still a lot of ups and downs. You're like, it was.
Bad we couldn't watch it on the full TV, but
oh my god, that was. Man, watched it. Yeah, other than that, like we missed the other ones because we had technical difficulties. Cerrone, it was operator difficulties.
Said he wants to go down to 155, and he told me that's not good because you're doing good at 170.
Yeah,
but he's like, he said that he's like, hey, but do you think that's safe for you? He's like, man, my coach already had me a 15-minute talk. Don't do it, but let's get you trained because we already know you're gonna do it. So fuck it, let's get you ready. Because he's crazy.
Strong-headed.
Cerrone is.
Cerrone. TKO's Rick Story, but here's what's crazy: he's a free agent right now, and Bellator, fucking
Cerrone,
Cowboy.
Yeah, no, but he said it. I love the UFC. I'm not leaving.
But check this out: he made $170,000. Probably another $12,000.
Nothing. To the $3 million.
Yeah, to the Reebok. Yeah. Nate Diaz made $2 million.
$2 million.
Yeah.
Bro.
What did McGregor make?
McGregor's $3 million.
Hey, so has Nate made more than his brother?
Probably now.
With
2 fights. Those
and
2 fights.
He wants a third fight. He wants.
Oh, they're gonna do it.
Yeah, they have to.
Well, no. Here's the okay. We're there, so we'll get there. No. All good. We're good.
Pretty sure trilogy.
So Dana White he already spoke about that. He's like, McGregor has 2 options right now. He either fights at 155. Eddie Alvarez, or at
his own weight.
Yeah, or he has to fight Jose Aldo.
That's the thing. I don't think he should, because McGregor has the belt at that weight class.
Oh yeah. He either vacates the belt.
Yeah.
Or he fights at 155.
Yeah, because
vacate what belt?
The 145.
The one he has right now.
Yeah.
Because you can't just keep fighting other weight classes and not allow
someone else.
Yeah. Not give anyone else the opportunity to get it. Like that's not right. So
yeah.
I feel like that's a good call.
I think that'd be cool. Like let him have another fight. Let Nate Diaz have another fight.
I really feel she should. Aldo deserves a fight.
Yeah.
By a rematch, because what happened?
Kane,
when he got hit by one fucking hit,
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh, what a piece of shit!" But comes back and kills him in two.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Kills him in 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Kills him. So he needs that. And he deserves it. He's a good fighter. But he's like, isn't that his only loss? Oh, he lost.
No,
before.
he lost before.
Well, not in a long time.
Long time, yeah.
Not like that.
But that's the thing. A lot of the thing too that I think that they didn't give to him, because this motherfucker pulls out so fucking much. Oh yeah, like
he's
been known.
Be perfect to fight.
Yeah, he's known for pulling out of fights, like the McGregor fight.
Yeah.
The first McGregor fight, he pulled out of it, and he's always pulling out.
That's why.
So that's why it's like.
I heard the only thing he doesn't pull out is in sex.
Fuck, his pull-out game's too strong.
No, he doesn't pull out.
Oh shit! Fuck, he's just in it to win it. Said I'm stuck. But all right, so Cowboy, Bellator. Bellator's offered him $350,000 per fight, minimum, win or lose.
Oh,
That minimum win or lose. Plus, in Bellator, you could have all your fucking
people.
your gear all
Like you get
sponsored
brands,
out.
yeah.
So you get a sponsor. Reebok's only paying him like $5 to $10,000 of sponsorship. Yeah, that's nothing.
He knows way more.
he's a veteran.
Yeah,
in the
Benson
UFC.
Henderson went over to Bellator, and
did?
he's making so much fucking money just on endorsements.
Ben Henderson?
Yeah, Benson Henderson.
Well, they
yeah.
know what they're doing. They're getting
Benson, the curly hair.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about
Dan Henderson. Yeah, no.
Yeah, they want to snap up all the good fighters that's gonna bring the crowds.
Yeah.
They know. Yeah, it's a lot of money to
Does
invest.
Bellator have money like that?
Well, it seems like they're paying out banks.
Even if they don't, they're gonna find it to give it to them, so they bring that crowd, and they'll make their money back in the back end.
Oh yeah, definitely. Kind of like what MLS does.
Yeah.
With the other great old guys come over here, sell all the
just get to sell the
jerseys.
names.
Yeah.
Just the brand of
Just the look, yeah.
fucking Frank Lampard. All that.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah. So who knows? He's a free agent.
Well, yes, if he is,
that money talks though.
Yeah, but money does talk. But what I heard him say that there was, I'm UFC. I love the UFC. I'm staying.
I mean, I don't see why people shouldn't get mad because this sport, especially, you can't do it for that long. So you gotta make as much money as you can while you can.
Any last fight could be your last.
Yeah. So I wouldn't blame him if he did it for the money. Because you can only.
Well, after you gotta think about, okay, this is gonna be my retirement.
Yeah.
I can't be fighting.
Yeah. Plus, I heard those camps are expensive to do too. Like you gotta get.
Yeah.
So crazy shit.
We'll see.
And then Cody No Love ends up beating Takeya Mizugaki. Yeah. First round TKO. He's like, this boy's hot, man. And he calls out what's his face.
Is he that young kid?
Yeah, he's all tatted up.
Yeah.
No, that's Sage Northcutt. He's 135.
Okay.
Is that Mighty Mouse?
No, that's the weight class. He's Dominic Cruz's weight class.
Oh,
another KO win. So he's calling out. I think he's gonna get the title shot.
That's
next
cool.
fight. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, against Dominic Cruz. So
I haven't really seen him fight. Just highlights.
Boy's hot hands. But
What about the lightweight? No one fought?
Lightweight.
I didn't catch it.
Did somebody fight lightweight? No, I don't think nobody did. I didn't catch it.
And no women either, huh?
I think somebody did, but I don't know.
That we know. Not a household name.
But other than that, I think we're good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for part 1. Like, share, subscribe. Do all that funny business. Thank you for joining us. And until next time, we love you.
Love you.